Hi guys, this is your girl back again with another word. So listen, I had another experience. Let's talk about it. So this morning I went to the lake and it was this guy out there with a baby, and when they first pulled up the baby was crying or whatever the case may be. And my first thought was, I was gonna give the child something or whatever the case may be, because babies like stuff or whatever. But anyway, he was able to soothe them or whatever the case may be, and y'all, that experience was just like an eye opening thing because they got out to come fishing. Okay, the baby looked like he was every bit of probably about 3. I give him about 3, and I was so afraid while they were out there because I'm like, Lord, please don't let this baby fall inside of this pond or this lake or whatever the case may be. And the child knew how to fish, and I instantly just felt so amazed. Like, God is so amazing because sometimes we can look at certain situations and we can look at certain people and we can look at our own life circumstances and just show up to it so defeated and all these things, that we underestimate the ability that God has to change certain things, people, situations, and all of that. And I was just like, in that moment, just seeing that baby out there fishing, I'm like, first of all, this child is 3, and he knows how to do something that I don't even know how to do, which is fish. And I instantly stopped being afraid because, for one, his dad was out there. That's protection. And I still felt some type of way. And then the child came out there and knew exactly what the assignment was. He was following his shepherd. And I think that that's the biggest word for all of us today. Like, regardless of what's going on with us, how afraid we feel, how defeated we feel in certain situations, um, God is our shepherd. And regardless of whatever, there's no battle or nothing out there in the world that can defeat him. So you got to know that we're all protected long as we follow his way. And my daily word, my daily devotion was beautiful. It covered John 5:28 through 29, but one of the biggest things that popped out to me was, for these God's voices will be the voice of a stranger. That's for people who don't follow him or don't know him, or have never spoken to him, and they'll continue to mix the message because they don't recognize God as their shepherd. They'll still continue to follow their own way, which are earthly things. And then for us, people that know God, and he speaks to us in all different ways because all of us have different love languages. So, God communicates with us in all different ways. And it said here, for the ones who know, it says that they will hear it once and never hear it again, and they will spend eternity fending out the voices they follow on earth, which I just covered it. But others will be called from their graves by a familiar voice, but they are sheep who know their shepherd. They are servants who open the door when Jesus knocked. And now when the door will open again, only this time, it won't be Jesus who walks into our house. It will be we who walk into his. And I just thought that all of that came together. And I was also led to Isaiah 54. And that's all about God's promises. So y'all, stay prayed up. Stay grounded. Stay on the right path. And keep praying for your answers. And don't stop praying until you get them. You know what I'm saying? And at the right time, when God feels like we're ready, we're spiritually strong, we're mentally strong, we're emotionally strong, whatever it is that we are asking for in prayer. And if it's something that is in alignment with his will for our life, the prophecy has no choice but to fulfill because it is part of your life's calling. Okay, so anyways, guys, and I'm hearing too, don't underestimate yourself. And some of the people that may be about to come into y'all's life, you're going to be challenged with this because they're going to be very different from your usual type, but don't underestimate their abilities for your life, because these will be positive influences and they will contribute to your spiritual growth. Okay. So, once again, love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.